What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We live. We live. We waiting for Prince to get back in here. You know how it goes. Hey, this is a live show. We got all kinds of stuff going on. But on today's episode, look, we got UFC 294 this weekend. We can pick your brains, your picks, the main event, the co-main event in Abu Dhabi. Also, we have our NFL Week 6 recap along with some big games for Week 7. But before all of that, we have an exciting announcement coming from none other than me, myself, and I. Stay tuned. I feel like busting loose, busting loose. Give me the bridge now. Yo, there he is. The man, he was out there. I had to do the intro. You know, that's how we do it. That's why we work Best Podcast, because we figure out how to jump in, where we at, live, and anticipate it, and keep it rocking and rolling. So, what's up, Paul? What's up, Romero? Thank y'all for joining. So, today's episode, man, welcome to another episode of Ringside Prince, where we come here to educate you, entertain you, and empower you. So make sure y'all go out, hit that like and subscribe button, and share this channel with the people you care about. Other than that, look, we about to get to the show. Prince is having some technical difficulties, but you know what? We gonna rock and roll as we go. So, look, here's some information for y'all. There's an upcoming celebrity boxing match that's happening, and guess who's gonna be a part of it? It is me. I am going to take on UFC former champion Mark Coleman in a celebrity boxing match on December 2nd in Atlantic City, New Jersey at the Showboat Casino. Yes, I am going to go back and get back in the ring one last time around the sun and make it happen for my 50th birthday. Super excited to get in there with him. Training camp has started, rocking and rolling. You're going to see my face get slimmer. You're going to see my muscles get bigger. And I'm going to be ready to rock and roll and have some fun out there, man. So training camp is starting. It's a fun opportunity. We're going to make sure that some charitable organizations are going to get some major benefit from what we're doing. But, you know, look, time is ticking. You don't have all the opportunity. And when you have some opportunity to get back into the ring. Celebrity boxing will be on TV. So if y'all are in the area, make sure y'all come in and check us out and see what's happening. So it's going to be fun. I might not be doing a whole bunch of dancing and showboating and doing a little bit of rope a dope, but it'll be on pay-per-view. Yes, it will be on pay-per-view. So it'll be fun. So make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. You're going to be seeing all the promotions. Follow Official Celebrity Boxing. My man Damon Feldman is putting it on. And, I'm back in the ring, baby. It's going to go down. It's going to go down. So, Prince is coming back in. So, if you don't know, make sure y'all follow us on all our social media. Make sure you're checking out on Official Ringside on Instagram and everywhere else. And then you'll see what's happening. So, Prince, I just made the announcement, man. I told him I'm back in the ring, baby.
Oh, man. Look, let them know, baby. Y'all must have forgot. You already know. Look, man, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be epic. If you know what I mean, you understand what I mean, man. Ray is going to get back into his supernatural self, live into his lineage, and not let the people down, man. And that's what it's about, man. So, how you feel at this moment in time, Ray?
Oh, it's going good. This first couple of weeks of training, man. It's you get angry because you stop eating, you stop doing all the bad things, you taking care of your body, getting yourself together. So I'm getting a little angry right now, but I'm good to go. I got about a month and a half ready to rock and roll. So,
Nice.
excited about it. Paul said he's in my corner, virtual wise. Hey, Paul, we appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, Paul. Exactly. In this corner virtually, man. Look, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm happy and excited for you. I don't know why I got my glasses on. I guess because I'm in Newport Beach right now. and the view is lovely. So you see the trees in the
You see
background, man.
Prince fancy. He got the view up top. He got all the palm trees in the back. Man, come on, Slim. Let's go. Let's go. So UFC. Now
Yeah.
enough talking about myself because we're gonna talk about that all the way up to the fight. But enough
Mm-hmm.
talking about myself.
Yeah.
UFC
Yeah.
coming up. Islam Makachev
Makachev. Yep.
versus
Uh-huh.
Alex Volkanovski. It's coming
Volkanovski.
up. Islam
Yep.
is a minus 265 with
Oh.
Alex coming in at plus 200.
Oh.
Compared to the first fight was like minus 380.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that fight?
It's gonna be a good one, man. Volkanovski, he came in, he's coming in at 180 pounds. When he got the call like 10 days out before they made the announcement, and he's about to fight. So he's already down to that 165 weight. So the champ is ready. He's like, let's bring it on, man. And I'm looking forward to it. That first fight was a good fight. I think this one's going to be another good fight. Whenever you are fighting your opponent the second time, there are a lot of things that you learn during the first fight. So you get to download a lot of information. So this fight, who's in favor? Islam is the favorite, but man, the fight can go any way.
Who you picking? Who you picking?
I since I know the lineage that Islam comes from, man, I'm gonna have to go with Islam, man. It's how can you not? How can you not, man? It's just that family, they know exactly what they're doing when it comes to fighting. And so I think he's gonna be phenomenal. He's gonna show up and he's gonna look to become the champ.
I'm going with Islam too. But then here's the bigger thing before we get to the next one. Who you picking between me and Mark Coleman?
Ooh, come on, baby. Come on. I'm going with the sugar, baby. I'm going with the sugar, Ray Leonard Jr.
Let's go.
Look, man. Look, I'm in your corner. I'm gonna make sure that you stay centered, make sure that you practice in meditation, making sure that you do all the right things that you need to do, just your right hand, man. You got a team that's here that keeps you grounded. So I gotta go with the team that I'm invested in, man, and that's you. Whether right, whether I think you might get whooped or not, man. But on this one, you ain't gonna get whooped, baby.
It's in the books, baby. It's done.
We're gonna lay the law down. We're gonna be doing the ass whooping on this one, baby.
All right, well let's go with one that's happening actually sooner. So we got Khamzat Chimaev versus Kamaru Usman.
Yep.
Like who you got with Khamzat and Usman, man? Usman's coming back. He's an underdog, plus 220 underdog.
Yeah.
He's moving up in the weight class, to take on the number one contender.
Yeah.
At his championship weight. It's a badass. I mean, the dude he doesn't care. He just wants to be the best, and he wants to fight his best.
Hey, man, I would say that's the African in him, man. I don't care. What weights I have to fight at, I will fight. Right, and so that's what he wants to do. He's gonna come in, man. He's gonna be ready to fight. Again, I always see it as a disadvantage, and it could be an advantage because it works when you come to a team sport, right? If one quarterback goes down and then the next quarterback comes up, see, the thing is they never game plan for their backup quarterback, so the backup quarterback has a higher chance of coming in and winning. But when it comes to a combat sport, individual sports, it's a little different, right? One person is already has the endurance to last the fight, and there's some changes. You gotta cut on weight. You gotta maybe gain weight. So on this one, even though I will go with the Nigerian nightmare, I will have to say Khamzat may actually come out the victor in this one, but I'm not going to write off Usman right now, man. But it's Khamzat is a wrecking ball, man. You have to remember that his first two fights he absorbed just 2 punches, and he landed 192 punches. So
That's
think
crazy.
About that, bro.
That's crazy.
So
That's crazy.
like he's a chef. He's a Japanese samurai. When it comes to taking care of business. But when you put these individuals in the ring, man, you can't not count Usman, because he's going to come in and he's going to do his thing, man. He's going to be very dominant. So I'm looking forward to this fight. I think Usman, he needs he needs to be smart in this one, and realize that he's fighting an opponent that he has endurance. You know, he's going to come in with a different mindset and mind frame. So I think when it comes to this high level of fight, I think it's more of a mental thing. They have to be sound in everything that they do. So as I said before, making this very lengthy, I think Hamza he's going to be the favorite in this one, just because of the situation. But if they definitely have a number 2 fight, I think Usman will win that one.
Oh man, yeah.
What about
so
yourself?
I go with you. We had the conversation earlier with Tony Tarasco, a phenomenal interview that we did earlier for the podcast, and we talked about the power of centering yourself and being and manifesting what's happening. And sometimes you see what's going to happen because you're so locked in before it even happens. And so I see that with Usman. I mean, just looking into his eyes. I mean, I got to see right before the fight how he walks out, because sometimes those things change up on you. Right, when we saw in Crawford and Spence, where Spence came out looking crazy, and it's like you knew he couldn't win there. But when you're locked in and you know you've done all the preparation and you're ready to go, and you see all the things that's going to happen, that it slows down. It's like the Matrix. Now I'm saying that when I've been in fights, I'll be like, okay, I see what you're doing. I can see it like 4 minutes away. I'm like, why are you throwing the punch so slow at me? I see it. I know I'm gonna punch in your mouth before you even start it off. So that's the thing. You have to figure out where these guys are. But I think listening to the pre-interviews, I think Kamaru Usman, even though he's an underdog and he's undersized, I think he has an opportunity to shock the world.
Ooh, the champ is here. Usman, what are you doing? It is Shalom's day. We have watched from the mountains. We have listened in disgust by the way that you think you are the champion.
Lord have mercy. Beautiful. All right, here we go, man.
Look,
like it's going down. So be sure to catch this amazing card this Saturday. The special start time is 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Because they're over in Saudi Arabia. They in Saudi Arabia. Oh, they over the other side of the world. So,
look, man, man, fights are happening early in the daytime. That means people are gonna be angry at breakfast, baby. You gang banging on breakfast?
Banging on breakfast, just like on football. All these overseas football games start at 6:30 a.m. I'm like, man, it's on the weekend. I'm not getting up that damn early.
On a Sunday. On a Saturday.
It's the Sabbath. Don't you know this is the day that Jesus has made? All right, let's get to the NFL recap.
Let's get to it, man.
All right, week six. You know what happened week 6. Like the recap of what happened.
No, what happened week 6, Ray? Just tell me, man.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are we still them boys? Still them boys.
As Ray serenade y'all with his
still
voice.
them boys.
Hey, where's Ashley at to humble that ass?
She don't want to see me this week. I'm on one right now. The Chargers, the Cowboys went into San Diego or Los Angeles, and not San Diego no more, and Los Angeles Chargers, and we said, look, we got to redeem ourselves from losing out here in California the week before, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't like just an easy win. All the other wins that we've had have been like easy blowouts. Our defense have been explosive. This showed all sides of the ball. This showed, us on special teams. Showed us on our defense having to come up big at the end of the game. Our offense actually having to do something to actually score points, and then close it out with the MVP of the league, Mr. Micah Parsons, sacking Mr. Herbert at the end to end the game. So that's what I'm talking about, man. That Cowboys, you know what? We're showing resiliency. It's different than what we usually show, and so I think there may be something different.
Man, and so what I think is that the Cowboys are actually finding their rhythm after they lost that huge blow and that huge loss to their number one DB, and now they're starting to realize, like, we got to speak life into ourselves. We got to come out and we got to win. We are the Cowboys. We are the star of the NFL, and so let's not forget that, and let's be reminded of that. So let our play talk for us, and we go out here and we become the victors. And that's what they did against the Chargers, and they showed how to fight through adversity. So the Cowboys are looking like they're back on track.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We ain't got to stay on that. We got to stay on that. I just need you to say that. Be less said Prince Carr ain't got no roof.
No roof, baby. No ceilings,
No roof.
baby.
Yeah. And you know the thing about Prince Carr? He ain't got no bottom either. He run like Flintstone feet down there.
That's why I need to put some lotion on my toes, man. Man, speaking of putting lotion on their toes, look who came up short. They wasn't 10 toes down. And it looks like the 49ers, they lost, man. What you got to speak about that? How you going to speak about that, Ray? Because the 49ers beat your Cowboys last week, but then they just got beat by one of the worst teams in the NFL right now.
They shot their load, man. They had everything invested on the cow. I shouldn't have said that. It didn't mean to say it like that. But they had everything invested into the Cowboys and beating the Cowboys and showing they were dominant. And they came back and they said, "Oh, Browns, Browns."
Hey, Ray, do you feel like you got your revenge?
No, because I need my Cowboys to do it. I mean, I was happy the Browns beat them because the 49ers fans were out of pocket. Ashley was out of pocket. She come in there with the E40. E40 came on and liked that post too.
Hey,
because she talking all that
shout
noise.
outs to E40.
Yeah, shout out to E40. But yeah, now E40, we're gonna come up to San Francisco and see you face to face. You better have some of that Earl Shire for us too.
Hey, baby. Hey, you already know, man. Look, we're setting records out here. Finally, after 50 years, another undefeated team. The Eagles, they were undefeated. They were 5-0. The Eagles were 5-0. The 49ers were 5-0, and they both got beat by teams that were the underdogs, man. So after 50 years, the Jets finally beat the Eagles, man. What do you have to say about that? Do you think is Zach Wilson, or is it the team and the coach?
I picked it. You know, I mean, you go back and look at our picks. I picked the Cleveland Browns to beat the 49ers and the Jets to beat the Eagles. Man. Even though you won the week, I won the
Let's
upsets.
get that right. Say it again.
You won the week. Okay, I won the upsets because I think it was probably because I was hating my chest. I just want everybody to lose. But look, the Jets ain't no punk, man. You know, the coach got them actually playing ball. So, you know, they fight for their coach as much as, you know, people want to say here, we got Aaron Rodgers, you know, his team, and he's done, and they were done. They didn't want to hear it. And that's a team that you can look at towards the end of the season to be in the playoffs because they said, we don't want to hear it. Wow. We coming together as a team. We're going to beat the number one team in the league or whoever y'all think it is. And we're going to show up and show out. It might look ugly, but we're going to do what we do.
A win is a win, right? A W is a W.
Uh-oh, my girl Sharita just came in here.
Sharita, what's going on?
Give me the bridge off. That's Chuck Brown baby girl, man. See, that's our song.
Hey, I feel like busting loose.
We honor the daddy. We love you, sis.
Yeah, appreciate you, Sharita. It's so good to see you in here. Look, it's been 50 years, since 1973, the Jets have never beat the Eagles, and for the first time, they beat the Eagles. So looks like their season may turn around, man. That's a great accolade to have and to run with. So they was on the Hard Knock show, and they have to live up to that, right? You don't want to be made a mockery out of. You was on the show, and then you lost your quarterback. And now you have the worst season ever. So they're making sure that they change history and it doesn't stay the same. So shout outs to the Jets for doing what they're doing, man.
So I get a whole week. I have a bye right now, right? So my Cowboys play, so I can take a week off. She take that Dallas mess off.
Take it off, right? Take it off, man. Take it off. Who said that? Take it off.
That's Teddy P. That's Teddy P. Right
there you go. Take it off. Like, okay.
Yeah. Hey, so to speak on that, we got two major games happening this week 7. We're gonna give y'all all our picks. Y'all just look online, check us out online for all of our picks. But there's two major games we want to discuss real quick. The Chargers versus the Chiefs.
The Chargers versus the Chiefs.
The Chargers just came off a butt whipping from the Cowboys.
Oh,
they have to try to find their identity to get back to where they need, baby. And then we have your Patrick Mahomes and his struggling offense, and what's her name, Taylor Swift. I'm sure she gonna be somewhere in LA selling out tickets and like, look, hey. I was a little bit skeptical about what Travis Kelce was doing, but then I saw how much she made from her movie, 9 figures
from her documentary,
her little movie, whatever it is, musical movie, it just debuted. 9 figures, and she made 46% of that.
So about business and negotiating. Shout out to Taylor Swift for that. I see why.
Hey, shout out to Travis Kelce for bag chasing. Go ahead, get your bag. It's been the opposite way for a long time. Go get your bag. Get your lady.
Exactly. And sail in the wind. Hey, baby. So who you got for that? Who you have for this game? The Chargers or the Chiefs?
Hey, you know what, man? The Chargers are a tough team. I got the Chiefs though.
Yeah, I'm about to say, look, man, they paid Justin Herbert too much money too soon. Okay, and they're constantly trying to compare him to Lamar Jackson, and I get heated whenever they do something like that because the talent is too different. There's 2 different talents, right? And so you have to understand that Justin Herbert is still developing mentally, and to give him that much money, it's going to take some time to see a return on your investment. I'm going to go with the Chiefs on this one. Right now, the league is tough. The Chargers have no identity. They're trying to build around this young quarterback that they just gave a lot of money to, and I don't actually see them winning against the Chiefs. You can't bet against Patrick Mahomes.
I think it's going to actually be tougher than you think, though, because Austin Eckler, his first game was back last week. And this week he'll have a full week. He's gone through, so I think he'll be a little bit more effective than he was against the Cowboys defense.
Yeah. Miss me with that. So man, I'm going with the Chiefs again.
Oh Lord! All right, game. Everybody's talking about.
Yes,
the Dolphins versus the Eagles. This is like the 2 baddest bees on the block, right? They out there scrapping. They got their Vaseline on. Took their earrings off. They hit the flip flops. They took the ponytails out. They out there ready to scrap and fight.
They're ready to go.
Yeah, and I think. The Dolphins have been high flying, explosive. The Eagles, like B. Les said, he said Eagles been struggling all season. Their offense can't keep up. I don't see how they keep up with the Miami Dolphins offense. I think it's going to be a problem, and I think the Eagles are going to be exposed, like I said they would. They're going to be exposed, and they're going to lose by double digits.
Oh,
Look, that tush push ain't gonna go when you got Tyreek and Waddle doing the dance, the penguin dance in the end zone 16 times.
Oh my goodness! Look, if you don't know, you need to know. It's the battle of the former Alabama quarterbacks. Think about it. You remember Tua came in.
Tua came in, took his job.
He
about to come in and take his headline this time.
Look, this is a rivalry game. It started in college. I'm pretty sure they are brothers, but the way that the media is going to spin it is there's going to be some bad blood. So I want to know who's going to win, who's going to be the leader, who is the true leader, right? Because when Tua came in and he won that championship for Alabama, boy, everyone forgot about Jalen Hurts, and he transferred to Oklahoma. Now, everybody has remembered who Jalen Hurts was when he made it to the Super Bowl last year. And so now this year, now we got the Dolphins, we got Tua, and he has a dynamic football team right now with him because that is a speedy team. You got Hill, you got Waddle, you got what's his name? Muhammad, the running back, man.
Mostert
Raheem. Oh my goodness. Raheem Mostert. But look, man, everybody on that team is fast. It's fast. So
who you picking, Fritz?
Oh man, it's hard. It is hard.
It ain't hard. It ain't hard. I'm gonna do like B. Let's say it. Say it with your chest. Come on, I say it with you. The old boy Lindo told him, say, go ahead and say the N-word. I know you want to say it. I know you want to say it.
I'll say it together.
I'll say it with you. Go ahead. You ain't doing that. So go ahead and say it. Dolphins.
Look, I feel that the Dolphins, my heart is telling me that the Dolphins will win, but my mind is telling me that the Eagles may be strategic about this.
Oh man, he
And
coming out with his R. Kelly on. My
look,
mind's telling me no.
well, my body is telling me the Dolphins, man. I'm going with the Dolphins on this one, baby. And that's it. I spoke my piece. I said it with my chest. Yes.
What's up, Doc Lewis? Hey, we got to go, man.
We got to go.
It's a quick show. The full show gonna be in tomorrow. We have my man Devin on tomorrow, so
Yes.
make sure y'all tune in for our full introduction and information about the episode coming up about UFC. But
yes,
we got to go. Stand above the ropes. What's up, Prince?
Man, stand above the ropes, baby. I didn't even have nothing prepared today, but you know what? I'm always going to drop some knowledge for you because I always got something prepared for you. Today, we were speaking about one thing, and I have a speech that I'm going to give in less than 30 minutes. And the one thing that I'm going to tell you is learn how to be still. Learn how to find stillness within. There's so much chaos going on in the world, and the chaos has been always going on in the world. It's just now we are becoming more aware of it because of the technology that we have, the devices that we have in our hands. And so the one thing that I want to remind you is in the morning time, don't start in the chaos by picking up your phone and just reading about it, allowing for it to be interjected and impregnate your mind, and then have you thinking that, the world is going crazy. The world has been crazy. We've been born into this crazy world, but we're here. We're here to serve a purpose, and that's to find stillness within ourselves. Once we find stillness within ourselves, then we can share that stillness with others and remind others to find stillness within themselves. Because when you do that, you center yourself. And when you can start your morning off by not picking up your phone, but just sitting down and spending time with yourself, you start to learn more of yourself and your purpose, and you make that purpose popular. So that's my words of wisdom, and stand above the ropes.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna follow right up upon that. You talked about being grounded, like being centered, getting out in the morning, standing out with a barefoot onto the ground, feeling the soil, feeling the earth. Right? You got to have a strong foundation. I talked about this on my Wisdom Wednesday. You got to have a strong foundation. You can't build a house upon matchsticks. You got to build it upon concrete. You got to build it upon something stronger. So the structure holds with all of the negativity, with all the winds and all the fires and all those things come to you, that your base stays strong. So make sure that you're locked in. Make sure that you're built upon something that's solid. So when you're built upon something that's solid, these little winds that come, like you saw when the big bad wolf came and blew the people's house down.
Yeah,
he couldn't blow down the house that was built on something solid. He blew down the ones that was built on the matchsticks, the ones that wanted to take half steps and not actually go in and do the work. Build yourself upon something strong, and that goes to your mental health, your financial health, your family, everything that you're worth. When you build upon something strong, you're unshakable and unbreakable.
Oof, man. And with that, baby, that's the mic drop right there. You already know we got to end this episode. I don't want to end the episode, but I just want to tell y'all thank you for joining us for another great episode of Ringside with Ray and Prince. Make sure that you hit that like and that subscribe button, because we are here to entertain you, educate you, and empower you. So make sure that you know that, and make sure that you follow our podcast, because it drops every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Spotify, on Electricast, on Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. So you already know we're doing big things, because we won an award for the best podcast of 2023. So we're going to keep that momentum going, baby. You already know, Ray, man. Get the people what they want, man.
Man. Make sure y'all follow us, like and subscribe, and share it with somebody else, because we're going to keep growing. We're the best and biggest and baddest podcast out there, the best live show out there, and we're growing. You're going to see us all over the place. Thank you to NFL Alumni Media for showing us love, Electricast, Apple, Spotify, all these different platforms that are picking us up, and we growing, man. So keep supporting us, and we appreciate and love y'all. But like we say, every single episode at the end, we tell y'all what? Peace.
And power. We out.
I feel like busting loose.